Play action. Stafford. And his first look is incomplete. Andy Isabella was the intended target, and that'll bring up second down.
As defensive coordinators around the league tell me all the time, that throw is not for every quarterback because you've really got to drive the ball downfield. It's going to be a tight window for him to fit that one into. In this case, unsuccessfully.
Back to the air. Stafford on second down. And, boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
Now we're going to get a timeout here called by the Patriots. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive. They'll fake it. Now Stafford. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. So instead of giving them another 3rd down, they'll decline it, brings up 4.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and the Patriots take over
at their own 39-yard line.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Sony Michel, his first carry. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Maybe a gain of a yard that time, but from the spot, actually no gain. So 3rd and long.
On the play. And it brings up 3rd down.
The Cards going nickel. An extra defensive back out there now on 3rd down. They'll look to throw. Being chased out left. And that will be incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. A very nice job on the run back there. He'll get 23 yards all told. And the Cards will take over 1st and 10. And he's got room. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage. Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain.
The tackle
just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the gun, here's Stafford. He's going to air one out. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 21. And he'll take it across midfield to the 46-yard line.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
Now a 1st down carry. It's Michel. And he's got this down to the 35. They went 3 and out on their first drive. Things already looking better here, 1st and 10. But one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, where that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off.
Well, the ball is out. Michel lost it.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free. But a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. And their inaugural sack of the game coming from an unlikely source.
You mean it wasn't a linebacker? It wasn't a defensive end?
It was somebody like you.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, that's a surprise for the offense. That's not what they normally get when they think about pressure.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
To number 8.
That one good for 13 at a New England first down.
And the Patriot
on the ground is Michel. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. That's out to his running back, Michel. Call it a 1-yard gain on the play, and they'll be facing a 3rd and 12.
It's a gain of a yard, and it's 3rd down.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. That's to his running back, Sony Michel. And he's going to be marked down short of the first down, right around the 17. They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a 4th down. Now Justin Tucker's out to try the field goal.
Tucker on for the field goal. A 34.
And they're going to fake it. He wants to throw it here. And the Patriots are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal. And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. No gain there, and it's going to set up 2nd and goal. And again, they'll go right back to their fullback. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. It's the fullback. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Pats have taken the early lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
So finally completes his first pass. Credit the defense, though. They've been showing him some different looks, keeping him off balance.
Yeah, I like the observation that you had there, because when you give him different looks, and you give any quarterback different looks, it takes just a little bit longer to process sometimes, and you don't throw the ball with the same confidence. You're not sure that that's where you should go with the football, and that's worked for the defense early in this game, and now he's got his first completion. Let's see if his confidence comes back, and he starts to get into a nice little groove.
Off of play action, here's Stafford. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. To throw again, Stafford. That ball complete to Isabella. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 11 yards there, 1st down.
I don't care who you put on him. He's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe need some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double-team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
And he powers through the first wave, but he's going to be swallowed up behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. 2nd and 12. A shotgun snap for Stafford. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And the Cardinals are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it. Sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. No gain there, and it's going to set up 2nd and goal. 2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. They'll try to run this one in, and he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. A great play there. His 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Cardinals are just an extra point away from tying this game. Elliott good on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
25-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the number 1 seed.
And that's a great...
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers. And they will score. It's a pick 6 for the Cardinals touchdown.
Jake Elliott on for the point after.
That was a nice catch, and not by the guy you thought it was going to be. How about the defender turning into an offensive player as soon as the ball hits his hands, and off he goes, off to the races, and into the end zone.
Elliott good with a PAT, and that makes the score 14-7. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Taken about 7 yards deep, and this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
After the pick 6, they go right back to the air, eluding the pressure right. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
Down by Jabril Peppers. A 7-yard pickup.
The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. He's got his man on the crossing route. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down.
1st down, Patriots.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And Jones has it over the middle. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. 7 yards, the pickup there.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. The slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
3-yard gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
New England on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. To Michelle on the screen. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. Oh, and now movement and a whistle, and they may have to rethink their plans on 4th down. The Patriots send out their punter as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And you can't do it much better than that. This ball kicks out of bounds at the 4-yard line.
4-yard line.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And that won't buy him much room. Just a 1-yard gain to the 5. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Now Stafford. Rolling to his right. Now he's going to throw it deep to the other side of the field. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
All right, let's go ahead and detail this situation here. 3rd and long coming up. Back near your own goal line. I would be very hesitant about throwing the football in this situation.
Maybe just run up the middle?
Yeah, I think that might be the spot for them. You got to try and find some space for your punter because you don't want him backed up where he has to alter what he does.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stafford. Able to find Isabella. And he'll go out of bounds just shy of the 20. They were looking for a cushion from that end zone. He gave it to him. 15 big yards.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Now the throw here complete on the right sideline. And he gets it here to right around the 24 before he's out of bounds. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
To the air again, Stafford. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. That one a 1st down pickup of 8.
At the 32-yard line.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
Now 2nd and 11 from the 32. Now a play fake it at Stafford. 1:55 left to go in the first half of play. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. And able to find Kirk complete. And he is going to have a Cardinals 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That 3rd down conversion good for 23.
5-yard line.
Now a 1st down throw. Stafford. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
2nd and 6.
They'll fake the give. Now Stafford. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And he's going to have a first down here as they're also into field goal range at the 28. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Off-play action. Stafford. His throw incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28.
Mike, 55. Check, 55, Mike. Gotta do better. Come on, QB, come on. 55, Mike.
Off the play fake. Stafford. Open man is Kirk, complete. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Christian Kirk, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Cardinals will extend their lead. And he puts it through.
Makes the score Cardinals 21. Patriots 7.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Pats at the line ready to go. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. And he'll get that to Michel, complete. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down. The Patriots will take their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49.
He's brought down by...
So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. As we send you on out to our studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report. The Patriots trailing here, but they will have the football first as the 3rd quarter is underway. Taken about 7 yards deep, and the half will begin with a touchback. The Pats at the line, ready to go. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down. Boy, how good has this defense been seemingly all game long?
I really think right from the first snap, I think you're really onto something there. In this passing game, it just can't get off the ground. And that play, it wound up losing yardage.
2nd and 13. The Cards get to him here. He's brought down for a sack. Marcus Davenport, the first rounder out of UTSA with a sack.
And it's 3rd.
On play action, they'll throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up 4th down. Well, the passing windows are just not there. And that's just another example. And they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. How about that for a call? Leading in the second half, fake punt, but this one's going to work against them.
And, partner, I love a fake punt as much as anyone. In fact, I might love it more than other people, but in this case, probably a step too far because not only does it not work, but look at the field position they gave up after the attempt.
And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
Going to give this time to the tailback. And this has been a recurring theme tonight for sure. Nowhere to run. Back to the line of scrimmage, that's all. Well, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
And they'll get him down right around the 16. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down.
Sometimes with the running game, you just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
The bottom line, tremendous starting field position, really squandered there as they wind up going backwards and then come up with just 3.
Well, getting the 3 turned out to be important. I can imagine the head coach when he ordered the field goal. Please salvage something out of this drive. That was not fun to watch.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over him.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
Brings up 3rd down.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He's going to find his running back. It's complete.
And he will have a Patriots 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
A gain of
9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Over the middle, complete. It's Jones. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That goes as a gain of 11 and a Patriot 1st down.
Patriots.
Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings
off the play fake. He'll look to throw.
38-yard line.
Dancing to his left. Throwing left side, it's complete. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 13-yard line. From the gun, they run with Michel. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, they certainly have been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got a chance to pin their ears back and get after him now.
Here's 2nd and 8. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. They get 7 there on the screen. It'll set up a 3rd down.
A 7-yard gain on the play.
And boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Give him a yard on the play, and he's definitely short. It'll be 4th down and a few inches. Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th.
Here we go.
Now on 4th and inches, they're going to want to talk this over. We get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as they'll go for it on 4th down. Needing the tough yards, they run it with their fullback. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the 1st down as he's tackled at the 1. They'll let the fullback try and take him home. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. It's the fullback with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Patriots make some inroads here on that deficit. It's up and good, so they claw back into it. 24-14 now.
Cardinals 24. Patriots.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Now this will make it into the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
Over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. This now a 10-point game, so things tightening a little bit after that last score. Now a handoff looking right. And they finally get him, but not before he reaches the 33-yard line. A huge play there for Arizona. 46 yards on the ground. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Now a handoff here to his running back. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Different story this time around. We had that huge gain followed by a sizable loss here. Throwing on 2nd and 14. Stafford. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Keanu Neal. And a great return as he takes us up just shy of the 45.
By the Patriots. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 44-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. This offense, thankful, I'm sure, to have the football back. But also, Charles, after a long drive of their own, they've got to be a little weary.
Yeah, I would agree with that. And what you have to do to combat it, try and get fresh legs in where you can, especially the skill positions. And then for the offensive line, instead of attacking, maybe slow the tempo down a little bit. Let them catch their breath.
Welcome back to the desert. We're in Glendale. A good position to be in here, 2nd and inches. It's Patriot football, but they trail here as we begin the 4th quarter. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. A gain of just a yard, but it's a 1st down.
At the 45-yard line.
He'll look to throw. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. Past the 20. And they will score. It's a pick-6 for the Cardinals touchdown. So they obviously declined that, and it is a touchdown.
They still had the option, but let's face it.
There's no option.
There's no option when you score a touchdown. An easy call for them.
And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17.
31. Patriots 14.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick-6. And now the kick is away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
At their own 31-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line.
And this is a situation where defensively, Brandon, you're going to be so excited. It's getting late. You've got the lead. No reason to not just pin your ears back and go. Bring the pressure. And here they hit him as he's releasing the football, and that's going to help lead to the interception.
Zebra.
After the interception, here's Stafford. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. A gain of 6 there on first.
I know exactly what's going to be said about that play from the defensive perspective.
What's that?
That's why I tell all you guys we need more than one tackler to the ball. He broke the first tackle. Luckily enough, there were more people there to get him down.
Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here, 3rd and 5.
If you're a selfish player and you're throwing the ball, you're cool with the completion. Maybe not so cool with the yardage loss, though. Huh?
Yeah, you went backwards on the yardage. Hey, it kind of works like a sack for the defense there.
Yeah, it's a really big...
On Stafford for the 3rd time is intercepted.
Picked off by Anthony Brown. He's at the 30, 10, and he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Patriot defense has a touchdown.
Justin Tucker lining up for the...
This game's still fairly well in hand, but I think now you go conservative, don't you? Go into your shell and just run the football?
I think you have to, but you also have to tell your backs, make sure you're really protecting the football because you're going to run into a stacked defensive front, which is why they were throwing the football before, trying to make sure they just get their backs, really beat up in that situation. Now, good luck to them.
10 at their own 25-yard line.
Their destiny in this 4th quarter.
Now they try the right side here. Space to maneuver at the 40. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down.
The 42-yard line.
Right back to him on first down. 30. The 20. Touchdown, Cardinals. A great effort there. With touchdown number 15 on the year and 2nd of the game. And the Cardinals now adding on to their lead.
What an excellent run. And from the beginning, the defense just looked a little fooled, a little out of position.
A little bit frozen, too, because when you hand the ball inside, you lose sight of it oftentimes as a defender, and your eyes naturally gravitate to the quarterback. And before they realized it, he was off and running through the thick of the line while the quarterback faked it and carried it outside.